CIES Reveal 50 Most Valuable Footballers in the World. Annual report reveals Real Madrid's Jude Bellingham as game's MVP at €267.5 million. 5 of top 10 highest-valued players belong to Premier League clubs. Bukayo Saka, most expensive English player ahead of Phil Foden. Real Madrid's Jude Bellingham has been revealed as the most valuable player in world football by new CIES Football Observatory data. The 20-year-old has enjoyed a blistering start to life in Spain, so it's perhaps no surprise that his estimated transfer value has skyrocketed to €267.5 million. He is one of 3 Real Madrid players and 5 players overall to be worth in excess of €200 million, according to CIES. Brazilian duo Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo Goes rank 3rd and 4th behind Manchester City's Erling Haaland, closely followed by Bukayo Saka. A further 3 Premier League players round out the top 10, with the top 39 players in the world all valued in excess of €100 million. Ranking 41 to 50. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jack Grealish, Bruno Fernandes, and Alphonso Davies are 4 high-profile players who register in the top 100, but they all miss out on a place in the top 50, the final position being held by West Ham United's Mohamed Kudus. He's worth €93.8 million to the Hammers, over double the €44.5 million paid to Ajax back in August, and trails Manchester United's Alejandro Garnacho and Bayern Munich's Harry Kane, who has enjoyed a ridiculously good start to life in the Bundesliga. Manchester City summer signing Josko Gvardiol is worth just shy of €100 million, as is Arsenal centre-back Gabriel Magalhaes. Barcelona's Alejandro Balde is another defender worth slightly less than 9 figures, with the others knocking on the door, all playing in more advanced positions. Premier League transfer target, Nico Williams ranks 45th at €98.3 million. Brighton's teenage sensation, Evan Ferguson, comes in at 43rd worth €99.2 million. Real Madrid's Aurelien Tchouameni is 42nd at €99.5 million, and Manchester United's big-money arrival, Rasmus Højlund, sits 41st on the list at €99.7 million, representing a profit for the Red Devils if sold for that figure. Ranking 31 to 40. Takefusa Kubo wasn't ever given the chance to show what he could do at Real Madrid, but the Japanese playmaker is now flourishing at the ever-improving Real Sociedad. His estimated value is just below Euro 100 AM, but Barcelona centre-back Ronald Araujo, wanted by Bayern Munich, creeps over by just €0.2 million. That's slightly less than Manchester City winger Jeremy Doku, Tottenham playmaker Dejan Kulusevski, and Napoli goal machine Victor Osimhen. Premier League duo Cody Gakpo and Alexander Isak are next, worth €101.9 million and €102.7 million respectively, and they trail Inter-talisman Lautaro Martinez. Next are 2 more defensive-minded players, Barcelona's Jules Koundé and Arsenal's record signing Declan Rice. Ranking 21 to 30. Arsenal's Rolls-Royce centre-back William Saliba breaks into the top 30 at a value of €104.3 million, just behind another 2 major Premier League signings this past summer. Chelsea's Cole Palmer has enjoyed a sensational start to life at Stamford Bridge, and he's worth €104.9 million, slightly less than Liverpool's World Cup winner Alexis McAllister. Kylian Mbappé has less than 6 months remaining on his Paris Saint-Germain contract and is yet to decide what to do next, and that impacts his value greatly. The generational forward tips the money scale at €106.2 million, though you'd assume he'd be top billing alongside Bellingham if tied down to a long-term contract. Kai Havertz and Bruno Guimaraes are next, representing Arsenal and Newcastle United respectively, worth slightly less than emerging playmaker Xavi Simons. Coveted young centre-back Antonio Silva is the most valuable defender in the world at €14.1 million, trailing AC Milan forward Rafael Leao and Napoli's tricky winger Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Ranking 11 to 20. Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz is wanted by Liverpool, Manchester City and Bayern Munich, but his valuation of €117 million may just dampen any hopes the trio have of luring him away from the surprise Bundesliga leaders. Darwin Núñez may be struggling to find the back of the net with regularity at Liverpool, but he's still worth a cool one, €17.6 million to the club. Just less than what Rodri is worth to Manchester City. Enzo Fernandez, who was Chelsea's record signing for just 6 months, holds an estimated value of €123.6 million, which is slightly less than perennially injured Barcelona wonder boy Pedri. Eduardo Camavinga is going from strength to strength at Real Madrid, and that reflects in his valuation, while Marcus Rashford still has a solid foundation despite struggling for form at Manchester United. Dominic Szoboszlai is worth far more than what Liverpool paid for him in the summer, standing at €138.6 million, and Federico Valverde and Gabriel Martinelli are worth in excess of €140 million. The latter just €1.8 million short of the €150 million mark. Ranking 1 to 10. The top 10 players are all estimated to be worth at least €150 million, starting with Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard. The Norwegian was tipped for greatness when he joined Real Madrid as a 16-year-old, and his latest valuation suggests he's done what's required to be regarded as one of the world's best. Bayern Munich's Jamal Musiala is the premium playmaker in German football, so it's no shock that he's valued at €152.4 million, and there's also a sky-high price attached to Manchester City's serial winner, Julian Alvarez. Barcelona youngster Gavi offers the financially stricken Catalan giants hope for the future with a valuation of €175.4 million, should they ever need to sell, though that's a good €20 million short of Phil Foden's value at Manchester City. Bukayo Saka is the second most valuable English footballer at a staggering €223 million, but even he is some way short of a runaway top 4. Real Madrid wing duo Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo Goes combined are estimated to be worth just below €500 million, with Erling Haaland, the game's ultimate striker, at €251.2 million. It's Jude Bellingham who is top dog, though, after a barnstorming opening to his Real Madrid career. The Stourbridge-born midfielder already has 17 goals to his name at the time of writing, popping up time and again when Carlo Ancelotti has needed him in both La Liga and in the Champions League. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share.